Listen, we gotta get through this. And I don't even mean this in like a negative way. But like, I don't feel like I can I can't hit a healthy level of playing Nintendo NES World Championships until I S-rank everything. Because it has to be done. And we got a lot to do still, don't get me wrong. But like, this is like a nice little to-do list for me that it feels fun to knock out. All right, I gotta change my game name, if you'll excuse me. You'll learn to love Kirby. It better happen soon, because we're almost done with Kirby. I can see why they call this game Game 3. How about that? Can you S-rank, get the mushroom? Grab the marshmallow. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, come on. This should be like a warm-up, right? Fuck you, man. We're starting already. Yet you've skipped Zelda? I skipped Zelda 2 for now. But then I was in the Discord talking about NES World Championships last night, and then people were telling me Zelda 2 is actually one of the better games in the pack. You can't do a super bounce on this one. It's like a... You gotta do like a back bounce, keep your momentum and slide under it. The answer is no, I can't do this. Wasn't Apollo, like, he gave this one his life, right? This one's pretty tough. The 3-2-1 is pretty good. I think if we jumped faster on that one, we'd be okay. Oh, he's doing Mush Zoom 2. The sequel. That's close. We gotta take it the other side. Dr. Pepper heated up to 180 degrees Celsius with a slice of lemon is surprisingly goated. You're fucking cooking up plutonium in the reactor, man. That's 180 degrees Celsius? That's like matcha temperature or something. Like, that's too hot. Yeah, that's more than boiling. That's like super boiled. You're drinking lava, dude. Whoa, okay. Turns out, yeah, I can do it. No sweat. You let it cool off first? I don't listen. This is basically just hater parlance. But like, I've never drank a soda and been like, you know what would be sick? Instead of just like cracking a can and drinking it and then getting on with my life, like what if I put it in the fucking kettle, boiled it for 4 minutes, poured it into a mug, and then waited like 15 minutes to get to a drinkable temperature? Like, that's just not what I want from it. If it's what you want from it, then that's fine. But I'm not taking that as a prescription for me, I guess, is what I'm saying. Okay, so you go through this door. So do we fucking kill King Dedede? Because we have his hammer, like Kaiser Permanente here. What happened to King Dedede, dude? Where is he? Where's Wallace? Kirby. Kirby? Fuck you. Run on the ground. No, don't run on the ground. Go up through the door. At least this one's kind of like short. And then get the warp star. Get the warp star. Get the warp star. Where is it? Where's the warp star? There it is. They're calling it the worst performance of all time. Smo's hammer. How is it an A? This, again, I don't want this to be taken as like a besmirching of Dan Giesling. It's because A is basically like a participation trophy in this game, which is why people are begging him to try to at least get A pluses or S's on his speedrun instead of just getting the like check mark for having completed it. Because like it's not that you know, tense, like, oh, will this guy be able to walk through the door, right? Of course he's going to be able to walk through the door. The tension is like, can he do it in a timely fashion? Don't hit me, you sack of shit. That's where the meat and potatoes of it are. Whatever. You certainly want to minimize your flying time. Was I really faster last time? Holy cow. I was. Like, that seems like I'm on a new level here. I'm on an old level. Like I give a shit. Damage, the back boost. Flying at all can't be the move? Yeah, but like, the door is above me, you know? So, like, at some point, I gotta do some flying. There's gotta be tech here. This is pure ass. Slide kick off the barrels would be fast. You know what? I can see why they call this game Kirby Slide Adventure 3. Beautiful. Much better route. We're almost there. Fuck you. That's the ticket. Dude! You know what? You're not wrong. I'm kind of learning to love Kirby. Just because there's so much, like, movement tech in this game that can take it to the next level. Like, this is a very, like, mechanically difficult... There's a lot of meat to get off the chicken wing once you learn how the physics in the game actually work. It's surprisingly deep for a single-player platformer made for children. Holy cow, this is the S. Oh! We cut a second and a half off it. It's still not the S. I mean, that's fucking speedy, dude. That's gonna sting. I wasn't dashing. The tech, the movement, the restart, it's got everything, man. Old me was kind of cracked, huh? We could try. Smoother! Go through larger gaps on the second half. Okay. You're still old, though? I mean, I know this is crazy. Again, you guys are out here calling Squeaks old. My man is like 31. It's not old. Once you leave your house, you'll find out they're making people a lot older than that. Or at least they were back in the day. You'll see people that are in their 40s. You'll see people that are in their fucking 50s. Even sometimes their 60s, 70s, or 80s. Not that common to see someone in their 90s unless they're like a close family member or something. But it does happen. I'll be 31 soon. Clueless. That's not even, like, you shouldn't even be worried about that, man. Like, if you weren't worried about 30, but you're worried about 31, you're putting on airs. What do you mean I'm going to be 31 soon? That doesn't mean anything. Okay, I botched it. I see 90-year-olds when I'm driving. I hear that. Does happen a lot. Sorry, let me just chill here for a second. The other day, I had a green light. For those of you not aware of North American driving rules on Earth, a green light means you have the right of way to drive straight, right? Or turn right as long as you're not going to run over a pedestrian. While I was driving straight through the intersection, someone perpendicular who was waiting to turn right didn't even stop at their red, just drove into their turn at like 1 kilometer an hour in front of me. So they weren't like doing an aggressive like fuck you move. They were literally like, I'm not in control of what this vehicle's doing. And then while they were doing it, they had their window down and they just like looked out the window and waved their hand like this. And I said, okay, oh, you know what? It's a stressful day for you, I can imagine, but I kind of feel like you should learn, before you drive, you should at least learn what a red light and a green light indicate that you should do. Because that's like day zero. Like that's not even, like that's like showing up to class without like a pencil on day one. Like you set yourself up for failure from the get-go. That's no good. That's no good. Fuck you, man. Sounds like homie was having problems with his brakes. Honestly, I think homie was having problems with her brain. Don't assume that it was a man, okay? That's sexist. My 2-year-old's constantly telling me that red light means stop. I know, I hear that. My 3-year-old is constantly yelling at me for driving too slow because I stop at red lights. Like, she's actively trying to get us killed. Like, she'll say, why are you stopped? Or just out of nowhere, she'll be like, Dada! And I go, what? And she goes, go! And I'm like, the light is red. And she's like, go! Kids are funny, man. It's called optimized pathing, bitch. Can somebody look it up and tell me how to do it? Fuck you. Actual backseater? Kids in car seats are like the ultimate backseater. Like while I'm driving, she's constantly like, Daddy, look at this. And I'm like, I can't look at this. We'll die in an inferno. And then she's like, just look for a second. And I'm like, I can't look for a second. We'll die. And then she'll like cry and get mad at me. And I'm like, what are you doing here? Driving's scary enough without like a screaming child in the back. Reminds me of Germa chat. See, this is why we need to like force people to go outside. Telling you a story about my interaction with my actual child, and you're like, this reminds me of Germa stream. Come on now. Not that Germa stream is not real, it's very real. I saw he was playing Gazillionaire yesterday. Watched him play the stock market, pay off his intergalactic taxes and stuff like that. For a little bit, then I had to go. This is bad. Dude, I was kind of cooking on that first run. Like, this doesn't feel right. My tech was so insane before. I don't know how your PB is an S. It's kind of pissing me off a little bit. You know what it means? It means that I've hit like as high as I can on this route. There must be a route mistake. Maybe. Try to fly less. It's horrific advice because it's true, but it's not actionable like in the slightest. Because I have to fly. So, like, can you tell me, where can I fly less, you know? What about there's no tech, it's just hard work? Sometimes admitting that there's tech is the hardest work of all, man. I don't think it's that way. At least jump before you fly. Okay, there's some tech there. Fuck you. You can do the entire second part by jumping. That might be the tech then. Get out of my way. See, that was a solid conservation of momentum. Fuck you. Listen, let's practice. Just practice. You can jump, fly. Yeah. It's a disaster. Or maybe we just send it the way we were doing and change like one piece of tech at the end to give us that extra like 1/3 of a second we need. That would have been a great opportunity for a jump. Holy fuck, I'm so slow, dude. You need 2 seconds? Are you shitting me, man? Wait a minute, this was 10 times faster until I fucked it? That was so much faster? That would have been a great place for a second jump. I have to go, this gives me anxiety. No disrespect, Citizen Sticks. Have a good night. I didn't say, I said have a good night, that's all I said. You do what you gotta do. That's even worse. I workshopped like 12 things to say in my head, and then I said I can't say any of them, so I just... Fuck you, man. Slide into that one, jump over the other one. You need the I show speed, trying not to laugh emote. That was the emote. I specifically was trying to think of that emote's name to type it in Apollo's chat when I was watching him do his HelloFresh ad. I know how it is. I know how it is. But all I'm going to say, and again, Apollo, I don't know if you're here, okay? I understand the grind, okay? I understand the grind as much as anybody. Yeah, my ass played 2 hours of Baldur's Gate Alliance, and I had to say something like, you know, it seems okay if you're a fan of the genre. So I've been there, okay? But I've never in my life heard of a situation where the motherfucker said they had leftovers from HelloFresh. Show me a JPEG of the leftovers in your fridge, okay? Because I have never in my entire... We had HelloFresh for like 2 years. There had never been a single dinner where I ate it and finished it and said, oh, I'm so full, I couldn't possibly eat another bite. It's never happened, man. So maybe you were not feeling that hungry that night, or maybe they've changed it, but... Listen, he's a little lighter than me for sure. Maybe he's got a lower appetite, but... I mean, there were times I'd eat, like, all of mine and then, like, half of Kate's after she said she was done, okay? New HelloFresh ad just dropped. You'll love it so much you'll never have leftovers. That's one way to say it. You got to slide there. You got to do slide tech. Listen, I'm not even being a HelloFresh hater. I hated it, but if it actually is like an acceptable solution for you, then like there's bigger problems. If it works for you, it works for you. There's different strokes for different folks. Door dashing a single burrito, I think there's like some, I find it like deeply spiritually embarrassing. HelloFresh? No, not. I find it it's a problem in search of a solution in search of a problem. Sorry, Kate knows. I got HelloFresh rants coming out of my whatever. coming out of my ass. You're not wrong. I'm not trying to blow up a spot though, so I'll keep my mouth shut. I think it can work for some people. Fuck you. You know who it wasn't working for, Kate, is all the people in our old apartment building who used to like have their HelloFresh delivered on Monday, and then that shit was like still in the lobby on Friday. Every single week, man. And at no point were they like, hey, maybe I should like either get my HelloFresh or cancel this because I'm not using it. Next week, same shit. Same shit. They're probably dead of food poisoning. I can't legally say that, but there's always a chance. There's salmonella everywhere for those with the eyes to see. Fuck Kirby, dude. My roommate would always leave his HelloFresh on the porch all Friday into Saturday morning. They gotta bake that in, right? Like, I'm sure they put like 30 ice packs in that now because they're like, they've had horror stories. So what is it about HelloFresh that annoyed you, NL? Well, it's expensive, which makes sense because you're paying for like the convenience factor. And then the portion sizes I felt were pretty small. The main thing that pissed me off was that it's kind of billed as like a convenient way to have dinner. Then every recipe, at least 4 years ago when we were using it, was like needlessly, I don't want to say complicated, but way more work intensive than you want it to be for something that's supposed to be a convenient solution for dinner. So like sometimes it would be, because the sales pitch was kind of like you can prepare the meal in like half an hour. And then sometimes, you know, you'd look at the recipe and you'd be like, step one is preheat the oven. And you're like, okay, well, that's like 15 minutes right there. And then the rest of it is like cook it for 40 minutes. And you're like, you fucking liar. And then like, I feel like you, because we were getting dinner for two, you would always get like one cucumber that's like 8 inches long and the turgor pressure is off the charts, and then like one cucumber that was like a little gherkin that had no turgor pressure whatsoever. Like there's some inconsistencies in the quality of the produce. And when you got salmon, they always gave, it was like a Mike Wazowski and James P. Sullivan type salmon. You would always get like one tall salmon and then like one short Mike Wazowski salmon. He's actually cooking with this one. I mean, I was there, man. Kate and I we were cooking the HelloFreshes and we were eating them. Some of them tasted great, don't get me wrong. But then there's just some nights where you're like, damn, did I really pay this much money? And like the recipe for ground turkey tacos is really gonna take me like 47 minutes to cook. Like, and it's not even like a real meat. Like we're talking ground turkey. I never want to see it again. Meta Knight sword fight. Get the sword. There he comes. Slap him. Slap him. You're gonna slap him? Does he only get hit in his back? I have no idea. You want to go band for band with me, Meta Knight? It's probably not a masher. This shit like Ezra Miller. You gotta catch him off the flash. He's a fraud? Is there a reason he's taking none damage? I died. Stop parrying me, man. I thought maybe the jump attack would be a little faster. He got hit, but he doesn't take damage, dude. Maybe it is a masher. Get closer! Sakurai, you mad genius. I think it's a masher. Wasn't standing in the right spot. Is there a reason Kirby doesn't just suck him up? Honor. Hey, Steponitis, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Hang on. I saw someone post something about Washington State. I'd love to read more about it. I just need to slay Meta Knight first. I can see why they call this guy Metal Knight. Fuck you, dude. Have you seen that some restaurants in Washington State charge a 30% service charge on top of a tip? I was kind of irked the first time I saw it. I don't think I've ever seen that outside of like getting auto-graded for like a party that's like more than 4 people. That's kind of crazy. I mean, like, listen, I'm a defender of the restaurants, but at the same time, isn't that what like a tip is for? And you're tipping on top of the 30%? I've never seen that and I live here. Maybe it's an Ithaca thing. I don't know. Or maybe we're just being accidentally like conscripted into the culture war. It happens sometimes. You think you're having a conversation, before you know it, you're like Joe Biden's an alien or something. I never want to see that shit again. 2022, you're like, I don't like to tip 30% at a restaurant. 2024, you're like, John F. Kennedy Jr. is about to be elected president of the United States. I don't know. That's how it happens, man. It happens fast. What the hell is this? Kirby 0? Oh my god, I was about to say at least it's not 20 minutes long. This is the flashback where you learn about Kirby's past. This is where you find out about your relationship with Chloe. This has got to be like the end credits or something, right? Okay, so just play forever. I understand. This shit came out in 1993? Oh, this is the jam, though. This is what it's all about. Our whole life led us out to these moments. I need a fucking Maxim tomato, man. And for my final trick, I will play Kirby. Tech. I am creeping into a whole new era. G-Funk, step to this. I dare ya. Fuck a Maxim tomato. Think I give a damn about a Maxim? I ain't a sucker. Yeah, I know, I'm almost dead, okay? Okay, I'm fucking dead. Whatever. Getting hit is underrated. Dan suffered playing Kirby. Yeah, and my man was just getting the participation medals. Like, no disrespect. Although I will say, this was beautiful about a game like this. Of all the games in the pack, I didn't necessarily expect that the one that Dan would be obsessed with to the point of trying to S-tier everything was Balloon Fight. Mario 3, he was like, nah, fuck that, I'm a tourist. Balloon Fight, he was like, hang on everybody, I got some stuff to do. I gotta admit, he's like, actually, full stop, better than me by default at the games. I think it's like lived experience, right? You can't coach that. Like, he was in the level in Super Mario Brothers 1, where you have to beat all of Super Mario Brothers 1 with warp zones. Like, the dude was... He put down like an A+ on his first run, which I thought was pretty good. And then I was like, the S tiers happening on run number 2. And then he's like, nah, I'm just gonna send it to like Metroid or something. I did like watching him do the boss fights in Metroid, man, because I'm like, somebody please tell me I'm not the only one who is like, why are they so bad? What happened to that guy? Let me out? I might be here for the rest of my life. It never ends. Whatever, rewind me. Like I give a shit. Okay, whatever. Whatever. We gotta figure out how long this shit goes before we get too precious about our time. Okay, you know what? You're a hacker. It never ends. The game never ends. It took Dan 5+ minutes. Oh my god, are you kidding me with this? Maybe Dan's onto something. Maybe this is one we should just get the participation medal. Oh no, it's right there. That's not so bad. It's a little worse when it starts to lag, but... Yes, I mean, it's not a good score, but at least we have some idea of how long it is. B is pretty bad. My parents, when I give them my report card. Whatever. Any, like, suck for power tech? Could be. I mean, we got a lot of... Like, we could definitely just go faster, for sure. But there might be tech for all I know. I'm sure there is tech. I mean, you know, speedrunning is a complicated, high-skill ceiling endeavor. Well, I'm substantially behind. Good start. Twitch is giving me ads for gray market health supplements. Actually, ads can never be wrong because they're based on your browsing history. Just so you know. Okay, this is Pog City. We can probably afford to lose 1 health per screen. Fuck you. Is that why I'm getting armpit fetish ads? It's probably because you watch, like, an anime as soon as it comes out. You don't wait for, like, 1,000 people to recommend it. You're like, oh, shit. Anime season just started. clear my schedule. And they're like, yeah, hit him with the armpit ads. And are they wrong? I don't know. That's something you'd have to tell me, I suppose. I can't infer it from myself. Throwing shade at your wife? Well, she got an armpit fetish. She married the wrong guy. Because, unless she likes some hairy and stinky. But that's more of like a man thing, I think, right? Is enjoying the stink, especially. I don't know. I might not know what I'm talking about now that I say it and think about it. Not true. Well, I don't know. I feel like... Well, I guess, like, I just naturally assume that, like, most depraved fetishes are male-dominated. What is a depraved fetish? I want someone to, like, pick me up and crush me, or, like, consume my entire body, kill me, take my money, and call me, like, a sissy and stuff like that. Like, you know, all the ones that are, like, I want someone to like, make my life worse, but get some attention out of it. I always associate that more with men. Women's fetishes? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It's not for me to know. Run? Okay, you gotta... How was I so fucking fast on my last one, man? The coconuts explode?! Huge, huge improvement. Okay, but I was really cooking at that one. Hey, Rex Mechanica, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Kind of getting into like a little bit of a flow state at least. I'm definitely flying too much. Like jumping it tends to be superior. For sure, but that was okay. So you should be dashing and jumping at like every opportunity. It's sad to think that my last run is a B too. That was pretty good though. You gotta trigger that faster. That's for certain. Now here I got a little confused. I remember that. There's not a dude this time. That's confusing as well. Don't really know what's going on, to be 100% honest with you. We're catching up, though. We got lots more HP. Okay, I guess fuck me. We're ahead of our previous best. Never thought I'd see the day. Let an enemy kick itself out of the ram. Beautiful performance. You jump into your floats. Oh, we're killing him now. Slide the boxes. Grab the marshmallow. Grab the marshmallow. Better. 34 seconds better. Whatever, man. I think a little jump on that one will serve you well. You don't need perfect tech on long levels to get an S rank. Hey, NL, permission to watch The Waterboy instead of you. Permission granted. It's a pretty good movie. You gotta digest one of these guys. You could just say, like, you don't know what you're talking about. Because, like, you're not even suggesting, like, which one. You're just like, I feel like something would help you here. Yeah, okay. Lots of things would help me here. Being better? Being better would help a lot. I'll tell you that for free. That's the tech. That's the tech. Tech me. Fuck you, dude. Never mind, we're chilling. Don't fly so much. The advice that pissed me off turned out to be very apt. Should fly less. Talk more. I mean, smile more, or whatever. One hit. What do we care? Stop sucking, dude! There's no need for all that. Okay, actually, Kirby's kind of goated with it. Once you get the movement down, it's possibly the greatest game ever made. No game on the NES had movement like this. It did not come for free with your fucking controller. You can suck up the coconut! Stay at the top. The top's the easiest place to be. We're in. Big mistake. Big mistake. Just go over. Can't be done. I don't like having such little HP, but you know what? It's very slow. Can you press the button to shoot your shit? It's better. Obviously, we could do much better than that. Fuck you, Waddle Dee. Fuck you. Lag City. Okay, we can do substantially better than that. That's a Waddle Do. Fuck you too, then. Fuck you too, Waddle Do. I'm going to say to myself, don't sweat the tech on this one. If you're a little bit back early on, don't cry about it. Because we got lots of room for improvement later. Fly less, bro. Fly less. Fly less. Never mind. Still good. A little lighter on the HP front, though. I didn't think that could hit me. Now we know. Why? Okay, Sakurai, you did some great work on this. Float and walk should not be the same button. I'm just going to say, I know you were working with some technical limitations back in the day. Suck up the coconut. Get me out of here. Stay up, stay up. We're so up, man. Why? Fuck you. What do you want? Float to be on select? I don't know, figure it out. You're the genius. Genius. When you get the movement, though, it's very satisfied. There's a certain something to it. We're in. Huge. Huge. Oh, it's frame perfect. Go! Okay, I don't know what we did on that last one. On our PB, because, like, it's kind of embarrassing how much time we made up there. What? They can jump? Scammed by the RNG. Whatever. This is why we got HP. Okay, this is a huge time loss. We're still out here. We're still out here. We're still chilling. Ten seconds up. You gotta do something there. Fuck you, dude. Do not suck those enemies. Sometimes they're in your way. You have to try to suck them before they aggro, dude. I think you gotta, like, bait them into going lower so that you can go higher. They can't be sucked? They can be sucked before they're aggro, man. We've done it on this very stream. You're supposed to not do that. You're supposed to not do that one. I go again. You don't know sucking like me, man. Kirby's made for real suckers, not amateurs. Fucking Johnny-come-latelys, if at all, like you. Going through a door and float are the same button. What were they thinking, man? We make those. Okay, this is where my PB blows it. For some reason. When you're supposed to suck it. Nice try. He's in. Fuck you. You never did that before. That's anti-me technology. Literally don't give a shit. It's only the second hit we've ever taken. Set my watch to that shit. Worth. Go through. Okay, this one's a little touch and go. Don't suck them! Now I've done it. We're still through. Go ahead. Final screen. Final 2 screens. There's something to this one, guys. Don't dash in the wrong direction. I forgot what buttons I was pressing. It's not even an A++. That's not even close. A+, get that trash out of here. That's what I'm saying, man. Just gotta trim another 30 seconds of fat. You doing okay, son? I just need to trim another 30 seconds of fat. I just need to trim another 30 seconds off my PB. Oh, fuck you. Has he looked at the hidden tech? The hidden tech, aka the classified info, is actually, like, insulting to read. I gave up on that shit after Excite Bike, where it basically said that the key is to go fast. Try not crashing your bicycle, because it costs you valuable time. Yeah, no shit. It's not even a bicycle, you idiot. It's like a motorbike or something, like a dirt bike or a motocross. I don't really know how this shit works, honestly. I don't know the taxonomy. That's bullshit. Yeah, okay, it's all fucking squandered now. Yeah, they're trying to get through the door as fast as possible. It helps if you land close to the stuff that you want to pick up. They were not building speedrunners back in, or they weren't training speedrunners, they were birthing them. But they were not training speedrunners back in 1993. You were a god if you could, like, beat a video game. You gotta remember, like, people were not as accustomed to pressing buttons as they are now. Frame perfect suck will get you somewhere, though. That'll get you somewhere. Try not to float. Fucking false positive floats. See you in hell. This is a very, very scary time loss, but we're in. I hit the suck button, Sakurai! The tech, though. I mean, that felt fucking sick, dude. Look, are you seeing this? Okay, Philip Seymour Hoffman, you think you're the master? I haven't seen the movie. Maybe Joaquin Phoenix is the master? Maybe the title's all in jest? Maybe it's all for naught now? Getting hit on this room is very embarrassing for me. Don't jump into this guy. Oh, you did. No matter what you do, he's gonna hit you. Okay, Mike Tyson. Huge time save. Coconut me. Eat the damage. Accept the damage. Whatever. We live. We're behind our PB? That feels like it shouldn't be possible, man. This shit's gonna make me cry. Go, go, go. Two seconds, didn't even get to A++. ABS, always be sliding? This is how I know you're not a real sucker. Sliding is slower than dashing in Kirby, except for the times that it's faster, which is rare. Real suckers know. I'm doing this wrong again. Not when you slide through enemies. Why do we always have to resort to the Socratic method? Can't you just give me the keys to the kingdom? You know why you don't? It's because you don't have the keys to the kingdom. So instead you stick to high-minded ideals like, well, then you wouldn't learn anything. Yeah, I would. I would learn the right way to do things from someone who knows the right way to do things. I've never been like an apprentice at a blue-collar job, but when you show up for like day one at, you know, electrician camp, are they just hitting you with fucking thought experiments? Or are they like, hey, here's how you reroute the fucking wires so you don't get zapped? I think they teach you the way to do things, I assume, not like make you derive it yourself from first principles like some kind of email job. You just gotta tell me when to slide, tell me when to jump, tell me when to float, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, I could never be an electrician, man, because I would be pulling that, like, fake electrocution prank every damn day. You already know I'm obsessed with it. 1 second behind, I live for that. 3 seconds behind, I live for that. That felt like it could be faster. That felt like it could be faster. This, I still think you gotta suck, though. That's an embarrassment to me. See, that definitely felt faster. Okay. Not getting hit is probably gonna be faster in Kirby, because they back boost you. I don't know, you gotta account for the lag, though. Worth. Brother. Send that shit. The value. The value? Just fucking go, dude. A+. Fuck you. See, that's definitely slower. Screen 1, we're doing okay. Screen 1, we know the tech. There's a little float occasionally. Your sum of best is 137.08. Thank you, thank you. Is sum of best at S tier yet? It's important tech. I feel like Ivan Drago in Rocky 4 right now. Rocky's training in Siberia. Ivan Drago is like punching voltimeters and stuff like that. I want the voltimeter, man. I want the voltimeter. That's a slide type situation. Wait, we're so far ahead. What happened? That's bullshit. I'll call that bullshit. I call it like I see it, brother. And I see bullshit there. I see bullshit. There's bullshit everywhere for those with the eyes to see. There's no words on it. Don't get damaged. You can't afford to get damaged here. What the fuck? It's like it's a perfect setup if you can get it too. Fuck you, man. Oh, slide through the boxes on that door. I know exactly what door you're talking about for once. That is good tech. Fuck you, man. The 2-block door? Yes, I know. I said I know. For once. Jump under the stairs? Okay, Harry Potter, I see you. I actually have no idea what you're talking about. Jump under the stairs. You on some fucking John Irving shit? The door in the fucking floor? Okay, Owen Meany. That's... You know what? You can make mistakes now and then. Not too many. Send it, send it, send it. That was almost perfect, too. Worth. That was a rare Kirby damage boost. You don't see that too much. I don't know what that was muscle memory. Don't judge me. Avoid the lag. Get ready for a slide. Go, 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 go. Go! It saves you time. Without a doubt, it saves you time. Fuck Kirby, dude! That enemy should not be in a video game. That should be in a prison. When you get captured in war, you should subject... You know what? No, you shouldn't, because that would be criminal. That would be a criminal act to subject your prisoners to the kind of shit that they got on screen 5 of Kirby's Dream Land, okay? It's a cock-a-doodle, paka-daka bullshit. What does he say? Fred Fox? He's always talking about that guy. Do you see me lock in? I've changed my posture for this. This is so embarrassing. And it's working. Maybe there is something to the lock-in posture. You know what to do here. Here, it's a slide at the end. There's no reason to take damage. You just wait for 1 millisecond. It's a slide. It's a slide. And then you're in the door. Now here, let's be honest. He's not sending his best on this one. In the business, we call that a pseudo choke. You can still PB. He's zooming. He's zooming. That was a quick up. A++. We get in there. Okay. And we only lost 1 HP. Yeah. Okay. On that screen, I have to stay low in the clouds. Absolutely. Because then we can just fly over the weird exploding dogs at the end. In which case, we'll find ourselves with an S-tier performance, I think. Shit's no joke, though. I mean, the tech is getting there. Why is float the same button as go through door? What were they thinking? The screen 1 is okay. I think you can't win on screen 1, but you can lose on screen 1. So just keep it simple, stupid. And it's all stupid. I mean, it's all simple. I mean, it's all small stuff. Just clean entrance. That's all you could ask for. He hit me with the double. Oh, I guess slide doesn't work now. Just so you know, guys, slide doesn't work. So don't rely on slide, because it only works sometimes. What do you want him to do? It was 1986. Oh, it was 1993. Whatever. Makes me sick. I mean, we're way back, but there is a time save yet to be had. Also some time losses. He's in the door. We fight for these. We stay hungry. We devour. It's getting too laggy. Okay, this is the one. Stay low. But the residual explosion is going to ruin your life. Send it. How is that low? Well, I have to be high enough to not hit the other one that's on the ground. And this motherfucker is like 92% helium. I'm doing what I can, okay? They did not send their best when they made this. Do you know we're running out of helium? Yeah, we're running out of everything. It comes for free with your fucking universe, dude. Choked. Bullshit. Fuck you, G-chat. Bullshit. But the slides don't work. The slides don't work. You got a ploink message? It is because fuck you. Someone in our group chat shared a memory on Facebook. I guess they didn't get the memo about Cambridge Analytica. And it was... We hung out 17 years ago. And we were looking at the pictures and we were making fun of our fashion choices. And I'll tell you, I was definitely rocking some Old Navy that my mom bought for me. 100%. Was the season. I don't trust the slide 100%. Yes, sir. You already know the vibe. Close. Still lots of room for improvement. Just touching the cannon hurts you, huh? Even before it shoots? Sakurai, you couldn't have just walked across the hall to Satoru Iwata and been like, hey, wait. Only the cannonball should hurt you. Why would the cannon hurt you? It doesn't make any sense. I can't have this conversation right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm letting the group chat down. HAL is a different office. Whatever, buddy. They had phones. They have trains in Japan. Okay, this is... I can now only assume that this is Mouth watching the stream, knowing that he's causing the plonk, and thus sending me more plonks as a result. Or it's the dude who shows up in the group chat once every 4 years to drop 7 messages and then say I should come here more and then not respond ever again. But then we don't take him out of the group chat because he's a friend. It's always nice to see him. Okay, this definitely I refuse to believe that's not Mouth. Okay, let me alt tab here for a second. Let me go check it out. Okay? It is not. It's 2 people having a conversation. I gotta close that. That's too much. It's making me go crazy. Eastern time zone, motherfuckers. It's 4:18 Eastern time. Shouldn't you be at work right now? This is why chat can never harm me, by being like, some of us work for a living. I'm like, yeah, they're in the group chat with me. Ship posting during office hours. When I'm actually working. Some days I'm sure it ain't like that, but... Oh, fuck you. Yoga mat, fuck you. Hardest working streamer? I mean, I'm up there. Shindigs has got me beat for sure. Someone who has a genuine love for the craft. Hang on, we're in? I think for me, it's less hardworking and more that I just don't know how to turn it off. Fuck you for floating, man. Fuck you. Slide off the platform with the little dude. Do you know how little that narrows it down? This whole game is just platforms and little dudes. Even I'm a little dude. In the door frame 1. That's what we need. We need that kind of energy. Can't help but feel slide would probably be a little bit better if it didn't make your game go 3 FPS. Get in the door! That was so perfect until the door! Fuck you. Whatever. Who gives a shit? It's all fucking for naught anyway. You don't suck that up, you slide under it, you sack of shit. Perfect in the door, at least. Took a peek at my opponent, who is myself. That's the tech. Did you see that new tech? I'm on that new tech. Low spike instead of high spike. Now here, you stay low. You're supposed to go under the first one. I went too high. I went too high, guys. I went too high. Day 2 of wondering where this energy was during Sisyphus. Day, how old are you? Don't answer that. Day, your life times 365 days of me asking where you would be if you brought the perfectionist energy you claim to have in chat and applied it everywhere else in your real life to shit that actually matters. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? I can be pithy as well. I can be pithy and get some +2s and get a little own in. Make myself seem superior to you just because I've pointed out an area in which you could improve. We can all improve. It came for free with your fucking habits, okay? Will Nintendo add to this game in the future? I don't know, man! I'm not Japanese! I wouldn't bet on it, though. You gotta ask someone else, man. You gotta ask Reggie about that one, I think. I don't know. Is he still cooking? That seems way faster than 2 slides. A suck and a spit way faster than 2 slides. You heard it here first. Holy fuck. Just accept that. Just be consistent on that one. This is a slide. I fucked it. That's fine. That's fine. It's not a massive time loss at my decroded level. You're in. You're still faster. Now this one, you take bottom spike, and then you do a couple slides. He's in. Now this one, stay low, dude. Lads, 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 lads. Unnecessary route. Go, go, go. Good. Do we cut 2 seconds off? There's no shot we need at 138. 141 will get us there. That was okay. You squeaked it? Oh, I didn't realize you guys are so fond of squeaks. Apparently squeaksing it is when you do better at something than you've ever done before. And the game rewards you with an A++. I thought you were trying to tell me squeaks is bad at video games. Apparently doing the best you've ever done in your entire life is squeaksing it. That's a huge compliment, man. I always took it as like people were trying to be insulting. I didn't realize Twitch chat was so nice. When you get insulted on the playground, they're like, you love your mom? You're like, yeah, I do love my mom. I should love my mom. She gave me the gift of life. She gave me everything I have on this planet. Of course I love my mom. You're gonna have to try a new tactic, bully. And they're like, he loves his mom. What do we do about this? Great tech, great tech. We saved time again, because this time we actually knew that we were going to do it instead of just doing it by accident. That's bullshit. You're not supposed to fall there. That's bad RNG. We absorb that and we move on. We can't control that. Quick damage boost and I'm in. This is a slide situation, whereas last time we did not slide, so that's a time save. A second saved is a second earned, my man. Then 2 slides and you're right in the door. We know our time saves here. You get hit by this guy. Suck up the bottom layer. Come up. Good improv, buddy. Good improv. Fuck you. Stay low on the clouds. It's alright, we know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. He squeaks it again. That time was not a squeaks. I did not set a new personal best. You appear to be confused. You're gonna have to come up with a new word for when you do badly. Small time loss. We lived through that. Huge time loss. We lived through that. We're pogging. We're chilling. We're pogging. We're canceling our dash. I didn't even know you could do that, man. We win these. That's more reliable than a slide in this house. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? How does he make 5 different mistakes and still end up at the door at the same time? This shit is hard, man. This is not easy. If it was easy, they'd call it fucking Honkai Star Rail. Please insert your credit card here. If it was easy, they'd call it Final Fantasy XIV Heroic Raids. Guys, there's a circle of red on the ground. What should I do? Oh, don't stand in it. Sorry, I died. Can we queue again? Like, this is real fucking hardcore gaming that they don't do anymore. So you show some respect for the goats. What the hell was that? I got hit by an apple? By my favorite fruit? Well, I don't know. Nectarines have been doing nectarining things. They're calling it the most millennial sentence that's ever been uttered. The nectarines are nectarining. The suck was not necessary, but it is consistent. That's your time save. Okay, now that you're up, act like it. I didn't have reliability that that guy was going to jump at the end. Eat the damage. Accept the damage. I can see us. We're well ahead. And we're through the door for once. Worth. Insane worth. Go, 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 go. Yes! Hardest level in NES World Championship history. Every single screen has new tech to learn. I gotta say, man, Kirby, you gotta put some respect on Kirby. They're not fucking around with